Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we have not gone on a trip in a while, so let's go on a trip. Today we are going to go to Las Vegas. Right now I'm currently walking my dog. Say hi, guys. Say hi. I'm walking him. I'm waiting for my mom to come pick me up, and she's gonna take me to the airport so I can fly into Philly. My sign-in is at like 6:08, I think, and I'm supposed to get in around 5:45, so hopefully the plane isn't late, but I should be okay. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my mom. I'm gonna commute to Philly and then we will get started. So I will see you guys when I get to Philly. Alright guys, so we went through some weather and our flight took a little bit longer than normal, so I made it. I signed in with like 3 minutes to spare. So I'm rushing to my gate right now because I had to take a shuttle to get over here. I was hoping I'd have enough time to heat up my dinner, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna head to the plane and get ready for this trip. All right guys, I just got to my hotel in Vegas. I am so tired. That was such a long flight. I'm hungry because I couldn't eat anything. When I got to the airport, I didn't have time to heat up my food. So, but I'm too lazy to go downstairs to heat up my food tonight. So I'm just gonna go to bed because it's 9, let's see, what time is it? It's 10:05 local time, which means it's 1:05 my time. So I'm pretty tired. Here's my room. We're like right outside of the, I don't know if my room you'll be able to, oh yeah, you kind of can. Sorry, that was really close to my face. So there's the strip over there. We're like right behind it. But I only have 12 hours here, so I'm not gonna be doing anything on the strip for this one. But we kind of have like a little roundabout. So it's like the bathroom is connected to, or well, this is like the sink and stuff. The sink and stuff is connected to the bathroom, and the shower, which is connected to the front door. It's kind of like a little circle thing. Then I have 2 beds and another little like sink thing over here. But anyways, so that was a really long flight. It was 4 hours and like 50 minutes. And at night, that's just so long because people are sleeping and you're getting tired, but you have to stay awake, but nobody is up. So you're like trying to think of things to do. And yeah, so the loads, I was working first class, so I had 5 open seats in first class. So luckily there was an extra cheese plate that I was able to eat since my dinner needed to be heated up. And all I had was like peanut butter crackers. So I ate a little bit of that held me over for a while. And we just recently got those back. It used to be we wouldn't have anything up in first class, even for these longer flights, but they just changed it to if it's over 900 miles, they'll give a cheese plate in first class. So they've been doing that for a couple weeks now. They brought that back. So yeah, but I'm about to get ready for bed. Tomorrow we fly from Las Vegas to Charlotte and then Charlotte to Philly, so that will be a long day. And it's another late night. We'll get in, I think, at like 11 local time, so just like an hour earlier than, or I guess like kind of 2 hours earlier than we are today. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready and go to bed. I only have 12 hours here, so I'll probably end up sleeping like most of those, and then take my time getting ready in the morning. But if I get up early enough, I might do a workout in my room or something. But yeah, so good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. I just got up out of bed and did my face care routine for the morning. It's local time is 8:21 right now, and our van pickup is at 10. So if I had a little bit more time, I probably would have gone to the gym, but I like to go to the gym 2 hours before, because just taking a shower and sometimes my hair dries quickly, sometimes it takes forever, so I'm not gonna go to the gym this morning. So I just got my overnight oats out of the fridge, so I'm gonna eat those and probably just do some stuff on my iPad until I get ready to go. So yeah, I'll show you guys the loads that we have today. Yesterday when I looked, they looked pretty light, so that's nice, but I'll show you guys the loads. All right, let's look at this flight load that we have for today. So for our first flight, let's see. Right now it says we have 112 booked, but so far only 76 have checked in, but we still have like 2 hours before the flight, so I'm sure that number will go up. But look, only 3 booked in first class. So I'm working first class, like I said earlier. So that's really nice on these longer flights, just because you never know how people are gonna be in first class on longer flights. And then I'll look on here for our loads for the one from Charlotte to Philadelphia. Let's see if it'll load. Okay, so it looks like there's 11 in the front and 87 in the back. So pretty light, a little bit more full first class, but still not completely full. We can fit 16 people in our first class on the aircraft that we're taking today. So, but this is a short flight. Like, this will only be an hour and a little bit, maybe like an hour, 10-minute flight. So I'll still do a beverage service for these 11 people that are gonna be up there, but for the one from Vegas to Charlotte, that's a longer flight. So the fact that I only have 3 people up there is nice. I'll be able to check on them a little bit more. It won't be as chaotic. So yeah. Also, when I say do stuff on my iPad, this is pretty much what I mean, just doing nonsense. This is a little color by number thing that Joey got me hooked on. But yeah, I don't do anything really productive on my iPad, except for maybe look at my schedule every now and then, try to rearrange things. But yep, so this is what I'm doing this morning, getting ready for my trip. We are almost finished. And then I'll show you what they look. See? Look at that. So whenever I have these shorter layovers and don't really have anything to do, but I'm up and have time to kill, I do just random stuff like that just to kill time. So pretty much just life of a flight attendant right there. So I have about 15 minutes till the shuttle is supposed to come, so I'm gonna go ahead and head down. I may pick up some food when we get to the airport, because I'm kind of in the same predicament that I was in last night. Last night I didn't have anywhere to heat up my food, and it's kind of going to be the same. I didn't really have time, and I didn't have anywhere to heat it up. It's going to be the same today. There's not going to be a microwave at the airport for me to heat up my food, because we don't have a crew room in Vegas. So I'll probably, if anything's open that looks good, I'll probably just grab something, because this is going to be another long flight, and I wasn't able to pack my food into the containers that you can heat up in the oven on the plane. So I'm probably going to try to grab some food from the airport if they have anything open that looks good. So yeah, let's go catch the van. I just made it back to my car in Philadelphia. I wasn't able to give you guys updates throughout the day. I never really had time. But our earlier flight, they ended up putting, I thought they were going to end up filling up my first class, because we had 9 non-revs, and usually non-revs opt to sit in first class instead of main cabin, but I guess they decided they didn't want to sit in first class. So they only put 1 person up there. There were supposed to be 2, but one of them didn't show up. So I ended up, and then they upgraded, I think, 2 people. So I ended up having 5 people in my first class for our flight from Vegas to Charlotte. And then they ended up, we had a bunch of deadheaders on my flight from Charlotte to Philly, so they ended up putting a lot of them up in first class. So I ended up having a full first class. There was only 1 seat open. But yeah, so the day went by a lot quicker than I thought it would, probably because last night's flight was so long. Our flight from Vegas to Charlotte was about an hour shorter than our one last night. And then our flight from Charlotte to Philadelphia is only about an hour, so it felt kind of about the same. And I prefer flying during the day anyways, just because I get so tired on those longer flights at night. So I think that's why it went by a little bit quicker. But I ended up, my nice coworker ended up lending me a aluminum tin, so I was able to heat up my own food. I didn't have to buy any food for lunch today, so that was really nice. But I ended up buying dinner anyways, even though I probably could have held off, but I was like, well, I might as well. So yeah, that was 2-day Vegas. Was a lot better than the last time I flew to Vegas. I think I did a video of that, and we had a really rude passenger that was just giving us a hard time about stuff that we ended up having to give her a slip because she was just being non-compliant and all that stuff. And we had to get security to meet the flight, but nothing like that happened this time going to Vegas, so that was good. But I have another 2 days starting tomorrow. Tomorrow I go to Newark, New Jersey. And then I'm supposed to have 3 days off, but I'm trying to move some things in my schedule around so that I can drop my last trip of the month, or just move it so that I can have more days off in a row to be able to go home. Because the way it is right now, those 3 days that I have off, I get back really late, 2 nights from now, and then so I would have to leave on my first day off instead of getting to leave the same day as my trip and going back home. And then my trip that I have next, starting 3 days later, is this really early sign-in, so I'd have to go back the day before. So I think I would really only have like a day and a half at home, so I don't know if it's worth it for me to go home or not yet. But I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to move some things around, so we'll see how that goes. But that's all I have for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!